Hello! Hi to all my cat lovers on Facebook and Instagram. I'm being all high tech, doing both at once today, thanks to the help of my awesome tech partner. This is April, your cat health coach here, and Mr. Stubby, who I just show off every time just because I got to, because he's so cute. So today has been a video that's been a long time coming, an updated version of my top recommended cat canned food brands. Years ago I did a written version on my blog, but it needed to be updated because things have changed since then and no one wants to read anymore these days. So and I'm going to try to keep these videos a little bit more short and concise for everybody too, since I know everybody's busy. So we'll let Stubby go. But before I start, I just had to show you guys my awesome new shirt. It's backwards for you, but it says, I love starfish. So, you know, I just like being silly. So this is my new shirt I'm going to wear for all my videos, I think, because I just love it. I had it custom designed from a shop on Etsy. Anyway, so here are my top canned food brands, and I will read through them for you here in a second. But to let you know, okay, and first off, for those of you that don't know, I am a certified feline nutritionist, and I've been a cat lover, parent. I don't know if I could call myself a parent when I was a kid, but we had cats when I was a kid, and so cats for 20 plus years, and have had 14 years experience with the Sphynx and Bambino hairless breed cats in particular, and I personally bred the hairless cats for over 10 years, so I have been very passionate about cat nutrition ever since I started breeding, you know, because I just wanted to dive into the whole cat world and learn everything I could to do it all as awesome as I could. I was going to say as perfectly as I could, but you know, nothing's ever perfect in life, but you know, the very best I could. So this is where all of my knowledge about all of the nutrition stuff comes from. So what I look for when I'm looking for a canned food for cats is basically three different things. Number one is its availability. I don't want to recommend a product that nobody can find anywhere, any stores or on the internet. Number two, affordability, because I don't want to recommend a product to all of you where, you know, it's $6 for a tiny little can. You know, I mean, some people may be able to afford that, but I really work with my kitty parents to make this realistic. You know, there's, as we all know, there's like a million things we could and should be doing every day, but you know, we've got to make things that actually work and that actually fit into our lives. So those are the first two, and then number three, of course, is the ingredient list. It has to be a pure, good ingredient list. I look for foods that are high protein content, that they start with actual meat products. There's no byproducts. I look for no fillers, which is just added crap. No grain, no soy, no wheat, no dairy free, no gluten free of all of the most common allergens so that cats won't react to it. And then I guess there's a fourth thing too that I look for, and that is, what is the company? Where is the company based? Where are they sourcing their products? So, you know, I've really dived deep into this, lots and lots of layers. So here are my top picks, and all of these are high protein. They have mostly all meat-based ingredients with small amount of carbohydrates, but completely grain-free. And I know there's been this new wave of people being scared of grain-free because of this dog study, and I want you guys to know that that was, you know, that's a separate scenario for dogs. Please don't relate that to cats. Cats are obligate carnivores, so they really should eat nothing but meat, just nothing but meat. A little bit of carbohydrate from some mostly green vegetable sources, roots, grass kind of things is good, but no grains for cats. So number one is Merrick. This brand is Merrick brand, and Sorry, I know it's gonna be backwards for you guys, but hopefully you can see good enough and understand what I'm saying. That's Merrick, is Merrick. And I always recommend to all my kitty parents to just shop for this stuff on Amazon or Chewy, especially if you put it in your auto ship and just get it every 6-8 weeks, whatever you need. It's so much more affordable than going to the big box pet stores. This one is a brand called Red Barn. There we go. And I really particularly like this brand, kind of over some of the other ones. They're still a pretty small company, and I don't know, I really like how they do things. This one is Nulo. And we have Organics, which is a unique one. It's actually USDA organic certified, so that's a really unique trait to have in any pet food at all, so I like that. And then Nature's Variety Instinct. Now, this brand, I do want to do a special notation that I only recommend this brand in the Instinct version. I don't recommend what's their other ones? Prairie, and I think they have 2 other ones that I don't recommend, because those ones do have added filler ingredients and grains and such, and they're not as high protein, whereas this one, you can see their Instinct is 95% protein. So this is the one that we go with. And just real quick to show you the ingredient list in one of these that I work with and recommend. So chicken, turkey, chicken liver, chicken broth, ground flaxseed. It's a clay, which is perfectly fine and good for their digestive systems, actually. Eggs, peas, carrots, and then you go and start into your added salt, minerals, your chloride salt, zinc, copper, so on, all of your vitamins and minerals. And then at the end, just has a bit of vegetable content. Again, that small amount of carbohydrates you want to look for. Artichokes, cranberries, pumpkin, tomato, blueberries, broccoli, cabbage, kale, and parsley, which are all amazingly healthy vegetables with all really good set of nutrients in them. So that's the kind of ingredient list that we're looking for, that all of these canned foods have in common. One last thing to note is that both the Nature's Variety Instinct brand and the Merrick brand, this one, also have a limited ingredient version. And my can got dented, sorry, but I do like and recommend the limited ingredient version of both of those foods as well. And in fact, if you are having a cat with a suspected food allergy, food sensitivity issue, these are the ones I go for, because the limited ingredient means that it's going to have just one protein source. And many people don't realize this, but a lot of allergies in cats is actually to a protein in a food that they're eating, like chicken or beef and fish are the 3 most common food allergy proteins for cats. But these ones are really good quality versions of those foods as well, to try and make sure that they're not having a reaction to something. So this one, for example, is the duck flavor. So deboned duck is the only meat ingredient. So if your cat has a suspected allergy, this is one that I would have you try and go on, and 90% of the time probably they get better just by switching to this canned food. That's it, that's all I do. It's really pretty simple. So, well, I mean, that case is simple. Some cases aren't so simple, but anyway, so that is a wrap of all of the best canned food brands that I recommend and why I recommend them. So anybody have any questions, just let me know, and we'll talk soon. Bye bye.